said women can't lift the world, but they've been holding it since creation began. They said we can't fight bulls, but we fought empires barehanded in sand. Every girl born with fire in her bones had her wings trimmed into grace. Killed before she could roar, taught to smile and hide the blaze. They crowned strength as male by birthright, but strength was never gender's pet. It's the mind that molds the muscle, not the Y chromosome set. Every lullaby is a leash, every be polite a noose. Patriarchy's most genius crime, to make obedience look like virtue. You want female seals? Stop drowning them in shame before their breath begins. Stop calling muscle masculine and power sin. The ones who would've crushed your wars died nameless unarmed, not from weakness, from the mercy of patriarchal charm. Strength is a culture, repetition, competition drive. But when half the ones left indoors, how will the fire survive? You train boys through pain, but girls through guilt and caution. Then you call it nature when suppression is tradition. Bones don't cage power, they fuel evolution's climb. Every cell that bleeds can rebuild mountains in time. You think pain is your privilege? Try birthing through your lungs. Try breaking and healing monthly and singing freedom songs unsung. The field's not equal, the start was never fair. You built the track, placed the hurdles, then said why aren't you there? Conditioning is inheritance, religion, law, and fear. The cage was named tradition and the keys disappeared. From kitchens turned to laboratories, aim extremes and quiet tones. Marie Curie glowed through poison, made radiance a throne. Lakshmi Bai rolled through armies, cut history from its chains. But textbooks still shrink legends to ornamental frames. You think men evolve more fast, that's not genetics, that's permission. Decades of doors unlock entire systems built for competition. You train your sons in empire, your daughters in endurance, then dare to call imbalance innate difference. Culture says be soft, and when we are, they sneer. Be strong, they say, but not too strong. Don't inspire fear. They rewrite rage as hysteria, logic is charm. Forget that power once wore bangles on her arm. The patriarchy is in war, it's hypnosis with grace. It teaches half the species to shrink in sacred space. It whispers you're fragile and calls that care, then laughs when you believe you need repair. Girls don't lack neurons, they lack second chances. Every failure we forgive and then becomes taboo in their dances. A boy breaks once, he's rebuilt into myth. A girl breaks once, they build a cage and call it faith and pith. Society scripture says don't climb too high, then blames gravity when you don't touch the sky. You can't expect equality where freedom's half allowed. The silence isn't consent, it's learn to be proud. Not all men are wolves, not all women are prey, but history was written by the hunters anyway. The next chapter will bleed differently, you'll see, because the ink is fire, and it's written by she. The she-hulks you mock were never weak or gone. They were erased from maps before they could dawn. The world killed its gods in cradles, not in war, and forgot that mercy too can roar. Conditioning's not culture, it's a curse we recite, fed through nursery rhymes and dinner light. Don't talk loud, don't run fast, the holy chant, and then they say why can't you enchant? Evolution's not male, it's just incomplete. Half the human race forgot to compete. You train the lions, muzzle the lioness, then measure roar and call it fairness. Every woman who fights isn't breaking a rule, she's rewriting the manual of your school. From boardrooms to rings, from labs to art, she's not behind, she's just been a part. You feel what happens when she's unchained, when her will is steel and her rage contained. Because deep down you know it's true, you built gods in your image, but she built you. Her strength's not to mimic, it's to redefine. She bleeds creation, she holds time. Her softness is weapon, her calm divine. And when she breaks, the world realigns. The daughters you drown to dust in flame, but dust remembers, dust reclaims. Through every silence, every change, she rises again, again. Strength was never muscle, it was meaning and choice. You mistook thunder for a masculine voice, but creation itself speaks soft and yet loud. It's not the loudest, it's the most proud. So the next time you say can't look twice, because every limit's paid in sacrifice. The world you rule was built from her scars, killed before they could roar, but now we are